This is Cathedral of the Damned for Thief 2. It's fairly old, from December 2001. The description says this version has been released incomplete for beta testing purposes. The main things that haven't been implemented of yet are the scripting, EAX, a few books, modeling, and the briefing videos and cutscenes. Other than that, it's basically finished, or whatever the testers find wrong with it. The briefing. Since the briefing has yet to be made, here's a description of the situation. About a month has passed since the trickster's demise. The Hammerites, seemingly very pleased with your recent work, decide they have another task for you. A Hammerite priest has told you about a holy scepter which has been left in an abandoned cathedral some decades ago. He wishes for you to retrieve it, but finding the scepter is only half the job. Once found, it must be blessed in a special holy pool, which is said to be located inside somewhere. A simple job for a master thief such as yourself, not to mention a lucrative opportunity. Be warned, though, the priest didn't bother to mention the place was haunted. Okay, let's go. Cathedral of the Damned. Gain entrance to the abandoned Hammerite Cathedral, then find and steal this holy scepter you've been told about. The priest insists that you bless the scepter in a special holy pool located in the cathedral somewhere, so make sure you get that done. A collector mentioned that there was a very old and valuable jeweled Hammerite book left in this cathedral. He said that he'd be willing to pay you a fair amount for it, if you could find it for him. Find it and steal it for your reward. This cathedral was left with everything inside, so this place must be filled with valuables. Take at least 1,000 in loot, including 200 in gems. Once all of your objectives are complete, return to the main gate where you started. I probably have everything I need. I believe this was one of the first fan missions I played for Thief 2. It's a very good looking mission. A shame it wasn't as complete as it could be. Oops. Someone up there saw me. Something interesting about this mission is that it actually has a feature that's present in the main game but deactivated. Your weapons actually collide with the walls. there's a ghost walking back and forth around here. But you can't harm him. He can harm you, though, so gonna have to be careful about him. And the ghost I mentioned is actually this guy's ghost. Anyway, go into the cabin.
Better watch my step around here.
Anyway, go in through this tunnel to the catacombs. We could have gone through the front door, but it's not very thief-like. Here lies Brother Asperinus, an idealist of change, yet always to the master built. Here lies Brother Asperinus, an idealist of change, yet always to the master forger's intent. That's that. Okay, 1,000 in loot, 200 in gems. believe this is the narthex of the cathedral. The entry hall. I think narthex is the word for it. Okay, that was a close one. Floor's rather spooky. Looks like it's blood-stained. And the walls and ceiling, too, are blood-stained. Whatever happened here was a mess. Chapel, but there are a few haunts on patrol. Gotta be careful. And here comes one now, oh boy. Much of a problem as these sword haunts are, there are some archers too. Yeah, there's one right there. Move on. Wait for that haunt to come back and walk up to that other tower. entrance. Something to note about this mission is that you have to get quite a bit closer than you... Well, not quite a bit, but slightly closer to boxes and doors to open them than usual. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful not to take any more hits. Got a key from him. That takes care of him. This might be the armory. Yes, it is. Oh, there actually is something here. It's not that great, though. But loot is loot. The bell tower. You can climb up on the rope, but it causes... It's a terrible racket. Not very thief-like. That was a mistake. Gotta be really careful now. There's a dead priest in one of the offices. It's near the library. Maybe something interesting there. There's the rope I mentioned before. Again, not the best idea, but I think most of the haunts are dead. I think one of the only ones left is the guy that saw me near the graveyard. Oh boy, this place is just covered with blood. Strangely, not that many bodies, unless you count the haunts walking around, that is. the guy that saw me before. There's a gem here in the not gem, switch here. Not sure what it'll open though. And a key. Ritual storage key. A pool here, but I doubt it's, for some reason, and I want to say it isn't a regular pool. It might be for blessing items. We'll see. This is the lantern I can turn on and off to light the way. It's why the haunts went on the battlement or whatever saw me before. Not very helpful if I'm straight sneaking, but it's a nice feature, and given how old this is it was novel. Oh yeah, I guess that pool I saw is important. The pool of holy essence doth loose the builder's grace after the span of a moon's passing, as does any items which should have its blessing. Once the transition has taken place, the pool doth not only contain the master builder's pureness, but doth also contain his very essence, with which an item may hold all which is good and pure for rituals and self-rejuvenation, to cleanse the souls which have been tainted and remove any connections from them to that which is unholy. For purposes at the request of the high priest, the switches to activate the transition have been hidden. Okay, so they've set up a lock of some kind, and that blocks the pool from being used or abused, I assume. So I guess it's, so I guess there's some kind of shield or something covering the pool, and we gotta turn it off before we can use it. I suppose that switch in over there in this stained glass window was one of them. Oh, a secret. Oh, this leads to the office I saw before. In truth, I had never thought that such an evil could arise from within these holy walls. I've seen a great many things in my life, none so terrible as this. Our brothers of the deceased walk amongst us. They thrive for bloodshed, and all those who are fallen to them rise against us as one of them. As I am now trapped and confined to this room where I am safe from them. But how long can one survive without the master forger's sustenance? All I can do now is pray for my safety and the builder's strength to surpass and smite this evil. Cursed I must be, for I am too coward a builder's servant to stand before this evil. For this I am sure to die in here. Oh, Master, what sin have I committed to feel thy wrath? Thine eternal strength fails to flow through me. Thine holy will fails to uplift me. I can do only but to consider this hour my last. 4 days in this darkened room I have stayed. My feelings are all but lost, and my will can no longer bear the damnation. Travone. Oh, I forgot to say it before, but this mission is by Dark Angel. door. I assume if I was going for pure stealth here, that would help. Help to have a shortcut. I think that's the book. Yes, it is. What's this? Yeah, this goes back to the catacombs. I think this is the ritual storage room.
I should be able to find something in here.
Some rosary beads, a candle, and a very familiar prayer. The prayer of consecration. O Master Builder, we ask thee to bless our brother who hath died in thy service. Forgive him the transgressions of his living days, and look with favor on his works in thy name. Plumb and plain, fire and forge, purify his spirit, and draw from him that which does not meet thy plan. Take him to serve with thee in thy home, where he may rest in peace eternal. I believe a grave in the catacombs. You can place the candle, but I don't think anything actually happens. We have the scepter. Now we need to bless it. Still need a few more gems. Yeah, Aspernus. You can put the candle on it, but again, I'm not sure anything actually happens here. What else do you... Yeah, I can't seem to use the rosary. And don't I need a holy symbol to perform that ritual? Whatever. That was locked, but there was nothing in it. I guess this is the kitchen and dining hall. Over him clumsily. I've been there already.
Damn, the front doors are locked. Left. Oh. To, bless the, scepter in the shrine. At that, shrine pool. Though I seem to have forgotten where it is. I guess it's on one of the upper floors. Oh, there's the archer. I guess I could have ambushed him. Oh well.
Well, can't go in that way. There's the pool. Still need to find those switches, though. Oh, there is something over here. Something opened. And it looks like the pool is working. And now without the shield. Okay, we have the scepter. They're blessed. Now, just need to find the loot. What could I have missed? More than 1,000 loot, but I need a gem or two to get the objective. Oh, there's the holy symbol. Oh, I can bless it. Interesting. There's a purse behind that statue. Still don't have enough gems, though. Almost all of the cathedral. Guess I should look underground again. Yeah, I thought maybe there was something to do with that grave after all, but it doesn't seem so. Years ago, I looked inside the file, that the mission thing was built from, and I think there's a cut item like a holy sword, but given the rather low amount of enemies, I guess that it was left out. There's something down here. There, I guess. It's not gems, though. Oh. Oh, I've got a secret, yeah. A skull and a secret, a secret area with a dagger and a skull for some reason. A pox upon this infernal incompetent order. I've lived my entire life ruled by another, and there is no escape. They would never let me go. 'Twould serve no one to stand against them, and 'twould only gain punishment on my behalf to do so. But no longer. I've learned the ways of truth, and it is by these ways I learn my destiny, my only means of escape. They shall all feel my wrath for what they've done to me, for poisoning my mind all these years. With this filth they praise as holy, vengeance shall be served unto they and their builder, Aspernus. So I guess Aspernus, who's gray, Levi was poking around at, I suppose he's the reason this cathedral is haunted. I'm not sure if he's the same guy as the one who killed himself, but who knows? Almost done. Just need to find a few more gems. Could I have missed? Let's see. No, the loot is the only thing I've left. Okay, that's the loot. Now to get out of here. Is it the front gates? Yes. That's it. Thank you for joining me.